The PM kicked off the day as early as possible at a midnight mass for Greek Orthodox Easter. Next to rise, Defence Minister Peter Dutton, appearing to blame the week's sore point, China's deal with the Solomons, on possible bribery.
The preparedness to pay bribes to get outcomes and to beat other countries to deals, that's the reality of the modern China.
The Deputy PM insisting they did all they could.
This is not something that we were blinded by.
On their watch, this has happened.
The Prime Minister did pick up the phone.
Our country is less safe as a consequence.
Next, it was time to splash some cash, the Coalition doubling down on its promise to introduce no new taxes and deliver $100 billion worth of tax relief over the next 4 years if they're re-elected.
This is in stark contrast to the Labor Party and a Labor leader who has spent his career championing higher taxes.
This is the second highest taxing government of the last 30 years. You can't believe a word that Scott Morrison says about the economy and especially about tax.
Then it was off to the Northern Territory. Well, not Anthony Albanese, he's still in COVID ISO. But Penny Wong was there to drop $111 million on Indigenous health, as well as more than $500 million on veterans' wellbeing.
To repair a decade of damage, a decade of neglect, and to strengthen the services veterans and their families count on.
The Coalition's big pitch for the top end, $300 million to back hydrogen development and carbon capture and storage projects around Darwin. There's also $14 million to combat crime in Alice Springs.
We have a clear plan here for Alice Springs. We have a clear plan here for the Northern Territory. And we have a clear economic plan for the country.
So with less than a month to go until we fill out our ballots and bite into our sangers, where's the election roadshow headed next?
I can tell you, Jaff will cook off. But Albanese is out of isolation. 2 men, 1 Jaff line.
At least that would be a very clear policy.
Winner take all.
And wouldn't cost a lot.
Yeah, exactly.